As we enter the realm of Scorpio, our days seem to be wrapped up in a cloud of mystery. This year this fog will be extra dense as 3 of the personal planets will all be transiting through the sign forming a stellium. This means Mars, Mercury, and the Sun will all be transiting through your 3rd house of communication and day-to-day learning. This makes November a month where mundane occurrences seem to be a much bigger deal for you. Especially with Virgo's tendency towards perfectionism, November will be a time where it will be hard to detach from the daily tasks and to hone homely skills. It may be boring, but at least it's not heavily emotional like Scorpio likes to get. Mars will also be making its last square of the year with Mars. These series of squares have been making quite a ruckus throughout the year as Uranus has been willing and able to help Mars in his warrior-like endeavors. This has been happening in your 3rd and 6th house, causing bursts of overwhelming tasks that you might not have been entirely prepared for. Even though these might have seemed random, know that they're leading to some major transformation in the areas they were made manifest. Pay attention to what has happened so far at work, and you will get clues as to where this is leading. The last one will be the culmination of it all and likely the final stretch of the challenges before a long period of quietude. Don't be afraid to give November your all. It will be the last time you'll have to do it for a while. Rest is just around the corner. The new moon of this month will be opposing Uranus, who has been transiting your 9th house for almost half a decade now. There's a chance you're going through a long period of changes regarding how you view the world and your faith system. This transit will make a significant point in the cycle as these changes will be more closely tied to your emotional body. The fact that it's also happening in your 3rd house of communication and learning could indicate that you will have an impetus to dive deeper into what you already know. The wisdom you will gather by the end of this lunar cycle is quite substantial. It's time to dive deep in the books, take a new online course, or binge watch some documentaries. The full moon this month is the last eclipse of the Gemini-Sagittarius cycle that started all the way back in September of last year. This is the conclusion of a big career cycle for you. There's a chance you had to step up and get more responsibilities that require the quick mastering of new techniques. This is the time where all the effort begins to show conclusive results, but not without a spoonful of indecision first. You'll be called to make some serious decisions about where you want to go with your career. Full moons are already a time that can bring some anxiety and confusion, so be very gentle with yourself. Ask for other people's opinions, read up on it online, etc. You may not have all the time in the world to decide where to go next, but know that either choice is right. You're going exactly where you're supposed to go. This eclipse is also being supported by Venus and Uranus by a trine happening in your 5th and 9th house. Venus, in the 5th, brings great joy and rewards, especially with the influence of Uranus. It will seem like these blessings are coming out of nowhere. With that in mind, there's no use in actively go looking for them. Just give in and trust it will happen, and they will come when you're least expecting them. Relish in your victories, and feel proud of all the progress you've made. 2021 has been quite a crazy year, but the worst is done. The month ends on a positive note with a Mercury Cazimi in Sagittarius. This is happening in your 4th house of family and home. This is all about learning from your loved ones and opening up space for them to be heard. Even though this may sound like it's a sign of charity, you actually have a lot to gain here. Sagittarius is all about the bigger picture and the philosophy of our existence. In places you have never been to before is where you will find a new sense of comfort. It's time to get out of your own bubble and explore your possibilities with your family. Thank you so much for watching. Please give us a thumb up if you liked the video. Subscribe our YouTube channel not to miss the next video horoscope. Visit our website GoToHoroscope.com where you can find actual horoscope for today. Download our apps from Google Play and App Store to have your daily horoscope always on hand.